It's a funny story actually. It was 2011 I think, our first album, and we were completely broke. We were sleeping in Ewan's blue room, recording every second minute of the day. It was, I mean, it was tough, but it was nice. Nobody knew us, and one day anyway, we needed this big breakthrough, and one day Dave came to us, and he kind of had this epiphany, and he said, guys, a Merry Little Christmas, I want to do, I've changed a little bit, I've got my own version, and we were, okay, well, let us hear it, and he played it, and that room, I swear, I've never heard silence like that before. That room was deathly silent. You could hear little particles of dust falling on the piano keys. It was so quiet. So it was me, Ewan, and Dave in the room. And Dave, we were like, Dave, this is incredible. Yes, we love it. So we took it to the studio executives and the producers, and they were like, whoa. We can't do this. This is a Christmas classic you're tampering with here. This will not go down well with the people. You can't just change a part of Christmas. That's, actually, I think you can quote me directly on that. That's a direct quote that one of the studio guys said on the day in the room. Anyway, then then there was we have to thank may he rest in peace. He's passed away now, sadly. Shane Bagiuba, who was one of the producers of that album, he kind of gave the go ahead, and almost behind the studio's back, he pushed that song through, and it went through. And I gotta say, it was a huge success. I mean, I've been in supermarkets. I got into a taxi once, and I heard Dave's version of Merry Little Christmas. It just shows you that sometimes if you take risks and if you persist with something, it'll pay off. I mean, it was a complete flop in the charts, but that doesn't always tell you this whole story about a song. I mean, some of them are classics years later or with a select crowd. I'll just never forget Shane Bagiuba when he looked at the big wigs, of the producers, and kind of said, "Listen, who's in this band? Is it your band? No, it's not your band. So you can take your pens and your fancy suits, and you can walk out of here and let us finish this album the way we want to do it." And it was a beautiful moment. Yeah, so well done to Dave and to Shane Bagiuba, who we were meant to dedicate that first album to, but we never did. Ironically, died in a Christmas kind of nightmare, if you will. Electrocuted by. I think he was turning on the ceremony where they turn on the Christmas tree lights on the big Christmas tree in the middle of town. Yeah, he was doing that in where was it? Oh God, where was it? Oh, it was in Baltinglass. Yeah, I think that's in Wicklow. I'm not sure. Anyway, it was in Baltinglass, and he was turning on the tree, and I don't know, a surge of power or something electrocuted him, left him dead on the spot. Some of the crowd thought it was part of the charade, and applauded. It was such a big crowd that day that the ambulance didn't make it. Yeah, oh God, horrible mess. Yeah, so. But anyway, yeah, great song. And yeah, that's the story of that. Very, very funny story, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on. Merry Little Christmas. Here we go.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas, let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Christmas, make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together if the fates allow.